Jonathan Gilardi here, and I would love to talk about belief, because having belief in your life can be a critical, substantial change to your life. It can give you the power that you wanted to have back for so long. You know, there's probably so many things that you want to do in your life that maybe you haven't done. Maybe you've been scared. Maybe you think you're not smart enough, you're not good enough. And really what it could come down to is changing your mindset, changing your state of mind, and choosing to believe. But there's also very important reasons for why you should believe. That belief can take you to the next level of your hobby, your career, your job. You know, if your relationship is struggling right now, just to believe that it's going to get better and take a nice look at yourself in the mirror and change and speak to the other person's values are important. So having belief and having trust is a very, 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 very big thing in your life. And I highly suggest you adapt what I'm about to teach you. I got three things here, right? First thing I want to say is belief is a choice, right? Belief isn't something that you just build. I mean, it is something you build, but not completely. You can build belief, and I'll get into that in one of my techniques. But it's also about, remember, it's a choice. It's a choice to believe in yourself. And it's not that, you know, let's say you're advancing in your career. It's not that, you know, you'll look at yourself and you'll be like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this, right? So it's a choice, meaning you don't have to be this perfect picture of yourself. Belief can be a choice of saying that I believe I'm going to get better. I believe I'm going to learn from mistakes. No genius, no world leader was just born with the skills they had to develop, the mindset they had to develop, the strategies they had to plan. Nobody was born with that, but they have belief that they'll get better, that they'll look at their failures, they'll adjust their approach, learn from them, and move forward and get better. So belief is about believing, hey, I'm not perfect. I don't have all the tips and the strategies that I need to know in my life to change things. But I do believe that through trial and error, which is like a human drive, you know, coming from the trees to the Sahara, all about evolution. It's about our drive. We have a drive to move, a drive to experience things, and a drive to experiment, to hypothesize. It's what babies do in the whole genius section of their life. They look at daddy and they go, ah, and daddy smiles. So they do it again, ah, and daddy smiles. So they learn, they adapt, they try things. That's still in our human nature. And we got to remember, we got to take back belief. Because in this world, with everybody so down on themselves all the time, it's time we take back belief in yourself. So believe that you can get better. Believe that you can do it, right? My other core idea for belief is trust. Now, trust is going to make a lot more sense when I go into my third technique. But trust that you'll persevere, right? Now, I know that kind of sounds like what I just mentioned before, hope, having belief as a choice. But this is more of an intention, being a choice, believing in yourself. Trust is more of, okay, I have the intention, I'm going to believe in myself, I'm going to try hard. Now I'm going to trust that it's going to work out. And I think trust you really get from good mentors, right? Someone that's doing what you want to do in your life, someone that is hit that high level. You can listen to their podcasts, you can research them, read their books if they've written or published, look at their blogs, find a good mentor of what you want to do in your life, if this is, what this video is hitting, and learn from them. Put that plan that we're going to talk about into action and trust that it's going to work out, So you have this, I'm going to believe in myself, I'm going to try hard, I believe I can get better, and I'm not afraid to fail. And now I'm going to trust that putting in all this action and intention and work is going to work out, and just trust that it's going to flow. And if I hit roadblocks, which who doesn't hit roadblocks? But everyone does. I forgot. When you hit the roadblocks, trust that you'll get over it. You'll learn. And the other third idea that I have, the big idea, is that belief is built. Right? Now, I know it may sound contradicting from one of my previous statements in the very first technique, but I think it's built because there's a certain confidence that you can choose to have and a certain belief you can choose to have, but then there's another level of confidence when you say, oh, I'm going to learn the skills that I need at that high level, right? Right? So you look at yourself, where do I want to be? For me, right now, public speaking. Okay, I want to be a good public speaker. Okay, well, I need to practice. What skills do I need to develop? I need to do voice work, diction. I need to learn how I plan my speeches. You know, it takes work. And as I do it more and more, my confidence is better. I'm more comfortable in front of a camera or an audience. Either way, you know? So it's built. You look at the skills that you're going to need, and you start developing those skills, and that gives you that extra confidence with the belief and the trust. I mean, you're talking about a ×3 boost in your life, my friend. And then you develop a strategy, you know, like clarity. It's the roadmap, you know, where you're going to be here. You're here, you want to get to here. These need to be very defined. And this line connecting them, you're going to hope it's like that, but it's really going to be like this all over, right? So you have the skills you're developing, you have the path that you're going to take, and that gives confidence. And all of a sudden you can see it, so you can believe it. If you can see it, you can believe it. And that's what belief is. So if you want to build belief in your life, as a recap, develop those skills, make a plan, make a strategy, right? Then choose to believe in yourself, that you don't have to be perfect off the bat, that you can make mistakes, that failures can just be another day. You don't have to go home and beat yourself up so much. Oh, I failed? What did I do wrong? Okay, what can I do next time to improve? And how do I present that? How do I do that? Okay, great, right? So you develop the skills. Now you choose to believe, and you're ready to have that advanced mindset to work hard, and then you trust. When things aren't working out, don't get, one of my best mentors in my life told me, don't get too highs on the highs and don't get too lows on the lows. Stay humble, when it's low, and it can be, know that it'll work out. And when it's high, don't get too high and start doing a bunch of things. Keep your core values tight in any part of your life. If you can see, you can believe. Thank you.